plush is flowing into our veins. Of course, we are super happy that we got our plushy stuff going on. Look at that, Chancellor Trevor has joined us once again. And welcome back, Trevor. We've missed you so much. It's good to have you back here. We're gonna go and get this. Oh my god, it is so. I like how it turns into like a moving arrow for some reason. If I highlight the character, if I do that with let's do it here as well. It's not an animated portrait though, so a bit of a shame on that one. But nothing we can do about that, sadly. Anyway, we got a lot of resources going on here. And the Paluush are growing rather quickly at the moment. Looking very, very, very strong. I'm looking to get another 7,500 energy so I can get yet again another planet. Probably actually terraforming this one. Yeah, because we are running with crystal removal, which is not great. That's unfortunate. Still, we're... Ooh, what's this? Aldar crystals, energy weapon increases. Nice, that'll do.
Anomaly found.
And we're just basically researching everything in this particular area and slowly moving our way up. And we could potentially turn these guys into our trusted subjects as well if we wanted to. These guys are stuck in this corner, so they're not going to go anywhere unless they want to expand into this little bit. And it's basically... Don't get me wrong. If I wanted to, I could win the game already. Pretty much right now. Everybody's inferior to me. They do not have the ability to expand quickly. I could easily get... That's just with Trevor's Raiders as well. I could easily max out my fleet really, really quickly. Let's have you stick here, please. And... one of these needs to become a
construction complete
shipyard. And Trevor is becoming stubborn, which means that he'll have a 25% disadvantage of becoming better, which is slightly annoying. But yeah, that's Trevor for you. That's
construction complete.
That's scoundrel always.
System survey complete.
Being like that. My god, the resources up here are insanity. And the fact that we can... my god, look at this tech output. It's great. As soon as we claim the system.
Construction complete.
We, let's do this research project. I'm pretty sure there is that Gaia planet down here. And as soon as we take this system, I believe a fleet of 10,000 will show up that will try to purge the planet. And considering, well, we'll see what happens. Let's put it that way. Ooh, orbital speed demon. Yes, let's try to slow it down. Is this the box? Attempt to halt it. Yes. Try to slow it down, please. Because if this is...
found.
Crack open the alien
Situation
box.
Log updated.
Is this... Yes. Hold on, I need to take a look at something here because alien box is pretty damn amazing. So I kind of need to take a look here. So it's speed demon, right? I think it's called. Distant stars, orbital speed demon. Orbital speed demon. Success. That's good. There's only limited chance. Open the box. Alien box opened. So these are all G modifications, by the way. We'll get to that as soon as we've set that up. We've discovered Marduk's Vol's secret. There is a permanent society on this planet. And apparently the Marduk Vol live. The Nightmare's vessels live on as a mythical being in legend. Well, as soon as we colonize this system, we will find out it's actually not so much a mythical legend in any way, shape, or form. Because Xenos will show up and they're going to be like, mind if we casually bomb that place? Okay, thanks. Can you please just build that shipyard.
Construction complete.
Thank you. Because then we can upgrade our fleet.
Ships upgraded.
Excellent. So we went from 1.3 to 1.6. That's a pretty big jump. And who's died? Okay. Ooh, hello. What's this? Which science ships is... Oh, it was the Star Scientician. Okay. Oh, it was our best scientist as well. Oh, that's really annoying. Even though he's cracking open the box, which is arguably one of the better events in the game. Biolab 2, core sector systems. I will take that. Why is the other biolab not available yet? Did we have like a bunch of migration going on or something? Because I know these guys are now our rivals. Why? Sure. We'll become their rival. The great... Finally, the last remaining traces of the crystal infestation on Vagek have been removed. Colonial life is now slowly turning to normal. We get 1,600 minerals because of this. Was that worth it? Probably not, but... Fluffy. That's the new name of this world. And Trevor's Raiders, they're doing well. It's being hollowed out in this asteroid. Okay. Okay, so as soon as we start to claim this system, I'm pretty sure that another species will show up and try to purge the Xenos that are in this system. So we need to... Ooh, oh dear. Most of the asteroid has been laser chiseled with great precision. Destroyer deity of the old Paluush faith. We are going to ignore this, and there's a good reason for this. Like, this is a cool...
project complete.
We're going to keep this one for a second. This is a cool chain. We need to be really careful because this chain does turn your population into fanatic spiritualists. So, we're going to go and ignore this one. In the meantime, we're going to focus up on the alien box. Now, the alien box is actually really cool. If we choose the red solution, we will get the very strong trait, which is kind of cool. Basically, it means that we will become super miners. Let's open up the species tab here for a second for the Paluush. So we would become... We already have strong, and we would get very strong, which would basically make them some of the strongest army damage and minerals possible, which is something we do not want, sadly. The green solution would make us extremely adaptive, which means that we can basically, well, it removes a non-adaptive trait. So, yeah, we don't want that either. We can only live on fluffy worlds, which brings us to the blue solution. Now, the blue solution is rather cool. Basically, what it does is it will make our species live 80 years longer. The other two are cool. I like strong, don't get me wrong. Habitability is cool as well if you're into that sort of thing. But venerable is actually really good, especially if you want to keep your researchers and leaders alive for a longer period and not having to replace them. You can also sell them for 1,000 energy and 500 minerals, but instead we're going to go for the blue solution. And there is our new species, the Paluush. Genetic modification complete. Successfully administrated to the Paluush people, and now modify all the pops within Paluush to have the venerable traits. There it is, and it will increase by 80 years, which is great, which means that Trevor will be joining us for a longer period. Alien Box is actually a really cool event, and you should try to go for it. I could have sworn that there was one that would make your species more intelligent. Like, it would give your species erudite, but that would be incredibly overpowered.
Research complete.
So that's clearly not a thing. Improved reactor booster.
Complete.
Let's go for the cheapest one, like cold fusion reactor. We were being held by a previously unencountered species of mammal regarding the Marduk Vault, still resided on Peridia. It seems to be very urgent. Well met, Paluushes. We are the Vol, and we come in peace. We discovered that one of your planets had been infested with a Marduk. It's a parasitic fungoid that preyed upon our kind for eons, turning its hosts into mindless puppets and you are its next targets. We thought we had eradicated them for good when our annual galaxy scan reveals thriving populations of Peridia. But fear not, we just know... Yeah, remember this discussion we had earlier? Yeah, we can purge them with fire. Oh, this is joyous. Okay, so let's have a look here. Well, there's Peridia, the Gaia world. What size is it actually? It's size 25. It's actually kind of huge. Toxic wasteland. It's got the Peridia modifier. A paradisical world of unparalleled beauty. It's a paradise world as well. Be advised, we are commencing orbital extermination protocol in 3, 2, 1. Airborne dissolved fungo X released on infected populations. Hostile agents neutralized. Oh, whoa, what's this? Nuzzles exterminatus button. Don't be alarmed, any environmental changes you may be registering are not temporary and completely irreversible. Thank you for your cooperation. We are at Vol. We come in peace. Peace! Well, did that change anything? It's still a paradise world. It's still Peridia. So... I guess that did something. We are totally going to convert this into a plush world. We apparently can turn it into a Gaia world immediately. But we will immediately, we will turn it into a fluffy world as soon as we can. Because clearly we want that size 25 world with those resource modifiers, with pop growth speed, tech output, research output. My god, it's so good. And as well as additional Unity output. It's beautiful. It's one of the better ones in the game. Fleet Logistic Core, Enigmatic Engineering, The Flesh is Weak, Grasp the Void, Shared Destiny. We need Star Fortress. So we're going to sit on our Ascension perk for a little while. Until we have Star Fortress. Which is going to take a little bit because we need the Red Cord King. That sounds like a terrible name. 15k resources, though, is kind of nice. We could be aggressive, actually. Let's just be aggressive. Yeah, that's good. We are lacking resources as it is already. Okay, so which one's this? So we got Starhold. We need Star Fortress. So let's get engineering facilities then, I guess. Well, we're so close to getting what we wanted. Okay, you're just doing your thing. Shellyak! Wow, that's a reference to Star Trek and a half right there. Those were the aliens, I believe, that they had like a treaty with the Federation, I believe. And they were very much into like rules and shit. And Picard was like, well, we could do a third-party arbitrator. And I suggest we use this one. And turns out that they are currently in hibernation. And it's going to take like X amount of time for them to come out. Blah-de-blah. Anyway, he basically makes them look like a bitch. So that's the thing.
Complete.
My god, we're maxed out on minerals again. And there's not much I can do about it. I got Satramine, though. Governing Ethics Attraction. The Beth Menace. What do we got here? It looks like we got ourselves some rogue drones.
Special project complete.
Let's do a drone study, shall we? I believe we can get a mining bonus out of this. Which is rather nice. What was in here again? Let's move you... Can I move you over here? Yeah, let's just explore this system as soon as possible, please. I would like to know what's inside of this system. How many leaders do I have? Purple Chante. Level 2. Oh man, this governor is so good. Intellectual, resilient. It will live forever. Or it will live forever.
Construction complete.
Female. Sorry. Paluush, apparently a gendered species. I was not aware of this. Interesting. Alright, Planet Fluffy's doing well. Oh, whoa, what's this? Notice this planet's doing well too. Do I have a Betharian power plant? No, because I need to build a planetary administration. And he says, as it pops up. Good. Can I do some edicts here? Martial law. Well, we got core sector systems now. Let's get down to business. Did I ever turn on my species modifier? I completely forgot. Yeah, academic privilege. So that's good.
Construction complete.
Vetral. We have arrived in the home system of the Valintu species. However, their homeworld appears to be experiencing the aftermath of a large-scale nuclear bombardment. The entire planet is irradiated and devastated. Yay! With no signs of life visible. It appears that between them sending out messages and us receiving it, the Valintu were completely obliterated by internal or external conflict. And nothing of value was lost. How big is this rock? It's size 25 though. That's kind of nice. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff that I can spend resources on. Let's do it.
Special project complete.
Yes. I'll be so happy when Le Guin comes out and I never have to upgrade a single friggin' tile ever again. It's gonna be glorious. And then like in a year's time, I'll be coming back to this particular build of the game and be like, Jesus Christ, what were we? What sort of hedonistic, terrible lifestyle were we? Minerals was 5%. That's such a easy choice. Hedonistic lifestyle were we living back then? It's just awful. How could we?
Research complete.
How did we cope? At least that's what we're going to be saying in a year's time. Looks like Trevor's Raiders can be upgraded. Zuracorp. Oh, hello there, Zuracorp. How are you doing today? Giant gas giant transmitter array. There's a massive orbital structure. Interesting. Man, not gonna lie, this planet seems to be a little... Oh my god. Extrasolar Intelligence Institute. Where did that come from? Once upon a time, hundreds of the planet's greatest minds were working here, looking for alien intelligence. Okay. Well, they're all dead. Outer Moon Telescope. Huh. Looks like this Valintu stuff is actually quite good. What size is this moon? Gonna make a war moon out of it? I hope so. Alright, Planet Fluffy. Upgrade. Good. Ooh, we've got 8,400 resources. That is great. And we are also going to map the starts and yeah, we'll continue getting resources out of this. This place, however, is going to be terraformed into a plushy world. It's going to take a little while. Oh boy, Trevor's up for re-election. He's 94 years old, or she is 94 years old. Our greatest leader. Backscattering spectrometry sensors indicate the presence of some valuable substances on this this lifeless rock. Oh no. Well, let's get these here mining stations going then. In the Sheliak system. We'll get all of these outposts going. And then slowly start moving up. Ooh, what's this? A tropical planet. There's something you don't see every day, especially with the planetary modifier. We got a new ruler. Scarlet Nantes is back. Oh no. Rock potential. Ventral 3 is exceptionally rich in rocks. Cool. It believes many elements in the crust can be transformed in potential more. Yeah, sure. Let's do the positron bombardment. Let's do this. Let's do this project immediately. You again. Well, at least we get the additional investor credits of 104, because we're already getting a ridiculous amount of resources yet again. Ooh, we could upgrade our ship.
Special project complete.
Rock potential. +3, +3, +3. Oh, +9, baby. Ugh. Right, so you Trading hub. You are gonna get an upgrade. You're getting an upgrade, and you are also getting a upgrade. Just so we can spend some resources. Unknown origin periodic. Illuminate the surface. Interesting. This system is turning out to be yet another one of those crazy systems that give an insane amount of resources, and I am loving it. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta. I'm not sponsored. Ooh, it's just Live Electric. It's covered by pole to pole by a web-like network of electric impulses. These networks, the webs rearrange themselves. Secondary impulse revealed developments have been organized in a new pattern, centering around the previous pulse that contacted. Oh, that's cool. Skill level increases. Damn, that's a good event. Level 5. It's already maxed out, sadly. That's a little bit annoying. This planet is so ridiculous. And we got the minor mandates. 49 months. We really need to do some investment in Unity buildings. Exploration rovers. Detect the multiple autonomous rovers in debris from landing modules still on Vitriol 5. Cool. Develop into civilization thoroughly explore. This I really love this. This particular event chain is beautiful. Is this? Hold on. Let me have a quick look here through the game's files if this is part of the base game or more mods. So Valintu. It's like, okay, so it's not. So this is probably from more mods. This is the sort of event that I really, really love. Like, it adds so much flavor to a singular system. It adds story. Terrible things have happened here, but this society was alive at one point. Sure, it may have destroyed itself in nuclear fire, but they've been out there. They've studied the stars. They landed on other planets. Like, it adds such story. Some rovers are even operational, aimlessly wandering and performing pointless tests. Like, there is a level of melancholy here that is beautiful. I really love this sort of thing. It adds so much, and it's so worthwhile. Sure, the system is hilariously overpowered, don't get me wrong. But just the fact that this is a thing within the game. See, this is yet another one. So we found an asteroid in this system. We're currently taking a look at what's going on here. It's probably another lander, but it will most likely be yet another amazing part of the storyline, and this is where it's going to be a corporalite or a pooperoid. Mark my words. Mark my words, it's going to be a pooperoid. Ooh. Ooh. It's the atomic clock. I'd like to point out that I haven't had atomic clock since Distant Stars came out, and it's been updated. Something can come out. I don't know what it is, so let's keep an eye on it. Tick tock, tick tock. What comes out of the atomic clock? It's probably something involving distant stars or something along those lines, but yeah, let's be careful for the moment. Can I actually fluffy form this if I wanted to? I could. I totally could, and I will.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's build a colony ship. Ooh, hold up. That's going to be a Paluush colony ship, of course. Okay, so you're going to build a starbase over here. You are going to build a starbase over here. Captured probe. It seems that, in addition to the signal advantage we propagated, they deployed at least one probe with a plaque describing their civilization and how to find it. This is just so sad. This is a society that wanted to reach out beyond the stars, and then some faction on their home planet destroyed everything. It's just sad. Like, unless we find some sort of event where there's like, oh yeah, there were gay concentration camps on one of their on this here moon, like this one. Ooh, that's a different system. On this here planet, Like, that would completely turn over my, the way I look at it. But in the meantime, I cannot help but
They can
wonder.
talk, and they want to talk to us.
United Magar's sons. Interesting. What do we got? Greetings! With several windows. Speaks on behalf of our people. Where is this? Ooh, hello there, Fallen Empire. Is this the end of our expansion period? Or are they? The United Magar Sons. Well, like everybody else in the galaxy, for some reason they are...
Construction complete.
Inferior to us, even though we haven't even maxed out our fleets in any way. Like, our naval capacity is far superior to everybody else. By quite some margin. But we can literally crank out another fleet. Anyway, our crew has reported the shipwreck appears to have been the result of an unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of supply air, and it becomes of Boca what now? Oh, the area Boca. Oh, that's. Oh, this. Apparently, they found a ship from my vassal. Well, sure. I guess I will make them happy.
Found.
Let's do that then.
Construction complete.
Okay, so that is taken care of. These guys still being annoying. Like, we could crush them today if we really wanted to. Like, we could crush everybody, to be fair, quite easily. But we're not going to do so yet. Like, we have
Research complete.
completely ran away with resource development and whatnot. Yay, Paluush's! We have received word that our down supply ship cargo. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's great. It's more the influence I was interested in. Okay, ooh, a Star Fortress. There it is. So as soon as we have Star Fortress, we can get... habitats. Which is what we wanted anyway. So... because we have way too many resources, and we need to start spending it on something a little bit more practical. Also, we're going to send the colony ship over here. We really should build a gate here at some point. Because, yeah, it's just taking forever for us to literally get anywhere. You still building? Yeah, you are. A non-aggression pact, the Covenant. There's a bunch of political stuff going on in the galaxy.
Complete.
The Teth. Situation log. Yes. What is this? Anomalies. Covered in debris. Where is this? A starship from many different designs. Interesting. Where is this? Let's get these anomalies out of the way, see if we can find anything cool. And again, we are maxed out just in time, despite Hack's strong life science. Cool. Let's get some more shipyards. Where is this? Okay, that's not really going to do anything interesting. But having more shipyards is always nice. We have way too much food at the moment, though. Ooh, an art college. But we can't do anything because there is no artisans here. Hyperspace Registar is not really all that useful. The sim system, however... Let's build an anchorage and a resource silo. You are just going to have trading hubs. And I don't have a trade thingy. That's a bit weird. And you gonna have a resource silo. And we just spent only 1,000 minerals. Joyous. Absolutely joyous. Okay, so this is all...
Special
like,
project complete.
Ooh, what's this? Taijanki. Frequency tuning. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Oh, they're space whales, of course. How could I forget? So, ammonia biosphere. Shariat 3 supports a thriving ecology of a high-pressure atmosphere. We got some Xenos. Ooh, what's this? Complex organisms. Ammonia
Construction
biosphere.
complete.
And we got a junkyard. Events. And we got an L-gate in sight.
Construction complete.
That is a little bit terrifying. Ooh, what's this? Discovery. First leak planetary guns. Red color more from the science vessel Rich Soil has found something remarkable. There are massive weapons set up all over this world. They are capable of firing into orbit and were built millions of years ago. Cool. Do I get another precursor thing out of this? Well, that sucks. This is an interesting planet, though. Cascadian worlds, ghostly images. Interesting. Ruined stasis chambers. Ancient ruins. There's no adjacency perks. What is actually the defense army and orbital damage?
Situation log.
Ah, there it is. Precursor discovery. So let's actually queue this up immediately because we need more precursor discoveries because we are really behind on those. We need just one more after this one. And then we will be golden. Oh my god, 67 months. Alright, cool. Research grants. Production targets, we don't need. Political thoughts. More events, we don't need that. Capacity overload, we don't really need. Production overload, we definitely need a fear campaign. Xenophobic monthly unity plus 10%. That'd be nice. Ooh, 1 month till the next one.
Special project complete.
What should
They
be?
can talk, and they want to talk to us.
What should be the next one? Oh, look, it's space parrots and their militarist zealots. Great. We should go for. We could get diplomacy for the diplomatic influence cost reduction, and that will help a little bit. Governor leader cap. Yeah, we should go for an expansion. I'm not really interested in your garbage Xeno scum. And we've still got one queue here, so we don't really need it for anything. That's the problem. Where is this system? Oh, it's capital. Okay, well, crew quarters should be fine then. Minerals, you are already doing so. Why is this system not surveyed? Interesting. Let's start surveying in this area. Maybe we'll find some more precursor stuff. This Fallen Empire
Research
terrifies
complete.
me. It's enigmatic observers, so it's not the end of the world. Some more core sector systems, perhaps. Let's go for something cheap. Frequency tuning is cheap, as it always has been. And what was shall be.
Anomaly found.
We should definitely investigate this. And considering it's definitely in orange, it means that this is an important mission. Oh, our vassal has insulted us for some reason. Well, that's kind of cute, I guess. But ooh, time displaced planet.
Construction complete.
This world emits strange chronoton readings. Somehow this world has been displaced out of time. It's not on when this world was born or where it's from, but it sure has a lot of opportunities. 666, the number of the beast. Wow, this system also, holy crap, overpowered. We should probably upgrade this one to
System
a trade
survey
hub.
complete.
81. Wow, okay. Nothing we can do about this stuff at the moment, sadly. Although... Am I already terraforming this? I am. Unrest?
Research complete.
Oh no, there's unrest on my planets? What will I do? Oh no, happiness is terrible! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What will I do? You go bye-bye. Am I a terrible person? No. No, I'm not. I'm a terrible fluff ball. Hold on, it's a lot of science we can open some again. Let's do that. Oh, Paluush as well. Yes! Leave these worlds!
Construction.
Unless I terraform them. Alright, we're gonna go and wrap up the episode here. The Paluush are... We're already... Don't get me wrong. Like, I set the difficulty to relatively high. We are already kings of the galaxy. Let's put it that way. We can roll over anybody we want, but that's not why we're here. We're here for the Giga structures. And that's all that matters. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and, as always, each other.